Final Fantasy VII. And today we are going to be picking right back up on the Western continent, where you can see we are about to enter Gungaga. We did briefly enter Gungaga previously, and we defeated our Turk brethren, and we found the fairy tale, which is fairly helpful. That being said, I'm really loving the whole double AP thing right now. So, that's where that was. It's okay, he doesn't need to have two of those. Yeah. So a couple interesting things happened today. I officially bought Rebirth, so I'm very, very excited. And what was interesting, it came up, like after I bought it, you know, how many days until it downloads. And there is 60 days and 8 hours left until we all get to experience our boy Cloud's journey through this wonderful land of Gaia. And actually where I am right now is probably about 2/3 of the way at least through Rebirth's story. So we're getting there. So with that being said, let's go visit this mysterious town. Does this just take us out? Okay, so no, this takes us where we have to go. Where does this take us? Ooh, I see. A ruined reactor. Oh, it's Scarlet, head of Shinra weapon development. This isn't any good either. You only get junky materia from junky reactors. This reactor's a failure. What I'm looking for is big, large, huge materia. You seen any? No, I haven't seen it. I'll get on it right away. Please. We could make the ultimate weapon if only we had some. I just can't wait. I can't tell if that was meant to be sarcastic. I felt like that was kind of sarcastic on Song's part, but might be wrong. With Hojo gone, weapon development's been getting a bigger budget. I envy them. But even if we make the perfect weapon, could that stupid Heidegger even use it? Oh, sorry. I forgot Heidegger was your boss. Let's go. Big, large, huge materia. An ultimate weapon? The perfect weapon. Just what are the Shinra up to? So that is interesting. I could have sworn there's some sort of materia or something in here. Oh, yeah, here it is. Nice! Titan! I need to take this off for a minute because we need to see this guy. He is 100% worth it. I love this guy. What's his name? Heavy Tank. Instant vanquish. Let's throw that back up just to expedite things. Okay. So I'm assuming this is the way... Death blow. Nice. So this is probably the way out of the village. A reactor explosion 3 years ago took my husband. A ruined reactor. Did you want to buy something? Time magic. That seems helpful. And then what else do you have? Ooh, hear a story. Tell me a story. People can live without the Shinra's Mako reactors. Okay, thank you. Dude, you are looking eerie over here with the shadows. You want something? Hard edge, grand glove, atomic scissors. Yeah, like that's crazy actually. All of this, you can get almost all of this right before calm. You can get that, you can get this, what? I don't have diamond pin? You can get this from Fort Condor if I'm not mistaken. I have this thing about having one of each item, hence one of each gaming. You a traveler? Hey, wait. That glow in your eye. Are you a soldier? Oh, you're right. Don't you know anything about our son? His name is Zack. It's been close to 10 years since he left for the city, saying that he didn't want to live in the country. He left saying that he's going to go join Soldier. You ever hear of a Zack in Soldier? I don't know. Zack. Young lady. Do you know him? I remember he wrote us 6 or 7 years ago saying that he had a girlfriend. Could that have been you? I can't... Aerith. I can't believe he hasn't contacted us in 10 years. After all, we're his parents. It's so sad that they have no idea. Shinra built the reactor without even thinking about this town's safety. And this is the result. Aerith. What a shock. I didn't know Zack was from this town. You know him? Didn't I tell you? He was my first love. Zack. Soldier first class. Same as Cloud. Strange. There aren't that many who make first class, but I've never heard of him. That's all right. It's all in the past now. I was just worried because I heard he's been missing. Missing? It was 5 years ago. He went out on a job and never came back. He loved women. A real ladies' man. He probably found someone else. Hey, what's wrong? Is Cloud jealous and envious? I don't really mind that I haven't heard from him, but I feel for his parents. Let's go, Cloud. You need something? One day, a huge explosion killed many of the townspeople. That's rough. What's in here? This is Gongaga Village. Many people died here in a Mako reactor explosion. Nice, we got a new megaphone for Kate Sith. And we got a little bit of a lore drop about Zack. Actually, that's really interesting timing considering we're just about to go to Nibelheim. I don't think I ever noticed just how purposeful the placement of Gongaga is. We're gonna come over here, cross over into this area, and now we are in Cosmo Canyon. I'm so bloody excited to see this in Rebirth. It looks so good, and just the music alone is enough to elevate it to being one of the best areas in any Final Fantasy game ever. Man, getting out of the buggy can be so glitchy in this version. I'm just gonna crank this for a minute. Such a jam. Yeah, that's probably my favorite track in this whole game. I'm so excited to hear, oh my goodness, a Cosmo Canyon battle theme outside of Cosmo Canyon. That's going to be a splendor. Alright, let's see if I can muster what Max does in the remake. I am home. It is I, Nanaki. Hey, Nanaki, you're safe. Come on, say hello to Bugenhagen. Nanaki? Welcome to Cosmo Canyon. Are you familiar with this land? You lied. That is not something that is treated lightly here in Cosmo Canyon. No, I am. No. Let me explain. People from all over the world gather here to seek the study of planet life. I always wanted to come here. I'm sorry, it's full now, so I can't let you enter. They helped me when I was on the road. Please, let them in. Oh, is that so? You helped our Nanaki. Please, come in. Who is Nanaki? Nanaki is Nanaki. That's his name. How do you think it's pronounced? Is it Nanaki? Nanaki? If I were to guess, the stress is probably on the last syllable. Nanaki. I'm really excited for this area because we know from, what is it? Before Crisis, that this is actually the heart of where Avalanche began and where Fujito left to go and found Avalanche and all the attacks that we know of in Midgar. It's strange that Barrett's never actually been here. That's really cool. So this will be really interesting because this will be kind of like after Barrett's initial arc in Corel, where he reaffirms why he's doing what he's doing, and then affirms to make a place for Marlene, even though Dine's dead. It's going to be interesting seeing him come here and reaffirm or reorient himself to the study of the planet. They could do some really interesting stuff with that. So this is Cosmo Canyon. Quite a mysterious place. Have you come to seek the study of planet life? Yeah? I heard there's an awesome observatory here. I'd like to see it if I have a chance. Okay, let's try and... I remember this place is the first place I really needed this. This place was kind of confusing. You got kind of boring stuff here. Oh, what's that back there? Welcome. How about our original cocktail, the Cosmo Candle? A drink now and then is good for you. That said, what is this? This is an interesting area. Maybe it's like a sort of prayer room? No thanks. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't know that the Turtle Paradise Flyers were in this game. They were a blast to get in the intermission. Here is where I was... I mean, this is my hometown. My tribal protectors of those who appreciate this planet, or who appreciate this beautiful canyon and the planet. My brave mother fought and died here, but my cowardly father left her. I am the last of my race. Cowardly father? Yes. My father was a wastrel, and so the mission I inherited from my ancestors is to protect this place. My journey ends here. Hey, Nanaki, you're home! Coming, Grandpa. Good timing. Let's take a breather. I got stuff I want to find out too. Yeah, and of course, Aerith would actually be super interested in all this stuff because she can compare what she's been hearing from the live stream to what other planetologists are saying. Not that she's a planetologist, but... Ooh. I love it when you find a store that has new stuff for everybody. Let's not go up there quite yet. Let's come in here. Elder Hargum. Where did I put it? I know it's around here somewhere. There was this guy who studied planetary life here. He couldn't take things the way they were, so he went to Midgard to form Avalanche. Oh, I really want to hear. Guess you could say this is where Avalanche was born. I was wanting to finally come here. And finally, I made it. A lot's happened then. And then? And then, I don't know what's going to happen now that there is no Avalanche. See, that's interesting. There is still an Avalanche in Remake. Like, even though Barrett's squad split up and they've now essentially defacted as Avalanche, Avalanche proper hasn't split up. Is this like a kitchen? Sorry, you need more help. I hope you find it. Bugenhagen sealed this door shut. How'd you do that? With super glue? What's the point of this? Is this just a... Oh, I know what this is. This is like an overlook. This is just so that you can see the whole canyon. This is going to be so beautiful when you can turn the camera around and you can see the valley out there along with the mountains, the horizon, and the sea. This is going to be such a phenomenal view. And you can look up at just like how large the observatory of Bugenhagen is. You know, I really can't help but think that this is going to be the best game that's ever going to be published. I think it's going to surpass even the last title. The last title is going to be amazing, but this part of Final Fantasy VII is really the heart of not just Final Fantasy VII, but the whole RPG journey that they've been trying to nail since Chrono Trigger, since even going all the way back to, like, let's say, even though it wasn't an RPG, The Legend of Zelda being the first game with a story and a long-term adventure. Loud. This is my grandfather, Mugen. He's incredible. He knows everything. I hear that you looked after Nanaki. Nanaki is still a child, you see. Please stop, grandfather. I'm 48. Nanaki's tribe has incredible longevity. So you see, his 48 years would only be equivalent to that of human reckoning 15 or 16. 15 or 16? He's quiet and very deep. You thought he was an adult? Grandfather, I want to be an adult. I want to grow up to be able to protect this village. No, Nanaki. You can't stand on your own yet. To do that now would destroy you in the long run. Reaching up into the heavens, threatening to snatch the very stars from the great city of Mako. You've seen it, haven't you? Well, that's a bad example. Looking up too much makes you lose perspective. When it's time for the planet to die, you'll understand that you know absolutely nothing. When the planet dies, it may be tomorrow or 100 years from now, but it's not long off. How do you know this? I hear the cries of the planet. What's that? The sounds of the stars in the heavens. While this goes on, planets are born and die. What was that? That was a scream from the planet. Didn't you hear it? As if to say, I hurt, I suffer. They've come here on a journey to save the planet, Grandpa. Why don't you show them your apparatus? To save the planet? But then again, I guess it wouldn't hurt to show him. Bugenhagen, several odd-looking people are here. The whole place has gotten busy all of a sudden. He brought friends too. I'll go get them. Cloud, please call one of them. Only 3 people can fit in Grandfather's machine. Is he saying I have to go find them? Who should I bring in? Barrett would be interesting, especially being a planetologist. And you know what? Since he's the easiest one to find, he is the one who's coming in the observatory with us. What? Oh, I see. Barrett and Aerith. Yeah, over here. The door's unlocked. Come in. It looks like you have them all together. Then, let's begin. I'll stand there. So pretty. It's just like the real thing. Yes, pretty good. This is my laboratory. Oh, the opening notes playing? That's perfect. All the workings of space are entered into this 3D holographic system. Hey, a shooting star! Wow, how wonderful. Yes, it is something, isn't it? Well, let's get to the subject. Eventually, all humans die. What happens to them after they die? The body decomposes and returns to the planet. That much everyone knows. What about their consciousness, their hearts, and their souls? The soul too returns to the planet. And not only those of humans, but everything on this planet. In fact, all living things in this universe are the same. The spirits that return to the planet merge with one another and roam the planet. They roam, converge, and divide, becoming a swell called the life stream. Life stream. In other words, a path of energy of the souls roaming the planet. Spirit energy is a good word that you should never forget. A new life. Children are blessed with spirit energy and are brought into this world. Then, the time comes when they die and once again return to the planet. Of course, there are exceptions, but this is the way of the world. I've digressed, but you'll understand better if you watch this. Spirit energy is the source of life for trees, birds, and humans. And not only living things, it makes it possible to form planets. And if that spirit energy were to disappear, these are the basics of the study of the planet life. Oh, sorry about that, guys. I just had a phone call from my work. If spirit energy disappears, our planet will die. Spirit energy is efficient because it exists within nature. When spirit energy is forcefully extracted and manufactured, it can't accomplish its true purpose. You're talking about Mako energy, right? Every day, Mako reactors suck up spirit energy, diminishing it. Spirit energy is compressed in reactors and processed into Mako energy. All living things are being used up and thrown away. In other words, Mako energy will only destroy the planet. The story of the planets and those who lived with them. If you want to know more, then you must listen to the words of the elders. All right, Bugenhagen. Nanaki, his father a coward. Ah, so that's it. Nanaki's been thinking that all this time. I seem to recall that we all need to go sit around the bonfire. Actually, you know what, guys? I've absolutely loved this little piece of Final Fantasy VII. Unfortunately, we couldn't get super far, but I think I'm going to have to call it quits here for right now. So in the next episode, we will do the Cave of the Gi, and then we will continue on to Nibelheim, where we will get one of the best characters that ever existed, and a permanent second party member. Thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you all soon.